Hi everybody, and welcome to the Axion token channel. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I thought we'd take a quick look and check out the Axion price and just give a bit of update that obviously a big payday coming out. So let's pull this up, folks. Let's get the price chart up there and let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. So there's the price chart, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will put this in the content so you can jump straight to it. But here it is. So we've got the old price. We haven't got much data on the indicators, but because we've got a brand new chart on Polygon. So you can see here the price in here coming into launch. We actually launched pretty terrific. We ended up on the ETH chain when we did the old snapshot and copied over to the Polygon chain. We ended up, the price ended up over there at 0.0037. So we launched on here at the open at 0.00333336, and of course we had a high of 0.0054. So pretty good opening day. Obviously the team knew that big payday was coming up, meaning that people had stakes that were 350 days long. Now they're kind of a short to medium investor, and of course we had a certain amount of stakes coming out at that time. Now when you stake, of course, Axion, you get 100% bonus on for the first, you get 20% bonus shares every year. And so when people stake 350, it's about 20% bonus, just underneath that. And of course, that's how many they get. Obviously, most of the shares go to stakers that are staked much longer out. They get 20% more shares per year. But there were some big stakers staking for 350 days. So there is a certain amount of stakers coming out. What do? Do they still hold? Do they restake? Do they sell? That's the issue. And of course, that was coming up. It was well known. So the teams had a pretty good couple of days. The first couple of days, of course, and now obviously a bit of a sell pressure. We did have a nice big good day the other day when a big old swing whale was in there trying to buy some cheap Axion in there. So that's actually, the price is actually holding up now at 0.00176. Today's range so far is a 0.00189 to 0.00166. So still a pretty tight range there. You can see the top and bottom of the bars there at the moment, sort of sitting in the middle. You can see the volumes are just a little bit off here in terms of that, but that's what happens when the price comes down a bit. You get all that volumes, but you're actually not getting big sell wicks here as the big payday. So why is that? Why is that? Well, like I say, some people may be wanting to just hold their big payday stakes if they've come out in the last day. Now, big payday was on the 29th of October, so we're a couple of days away from that now. And of course, the stakes are probably going to come out in a range of 2-3 weeks after that, is my guess. I don't have seen the profile, but it's my guess there, at least up to the 15th of November. And so we could see some stakes further coming out there and wanting to sell down, or majority staking, restaking. So Axion's obviously doing some incredible things. It's building out a massive ecosystem on Polygon, going to be the premium staking ecosystem on Polygon, so it's pretty awesome. So the future looks incredible in terms of product release and development and stuff like that. So Axion's constantly doing world firsts as one of the leading cryptocurrencies in the space. And of course, that's exciting. So we've got existing investors wanting to pick up more bargains, so they're kind of on the buyer side. We've got new investors coming in just organically. We've got new investors coming in from the marketing, so 30 days of marketing is in play, and that just kicked off last Monday with the AMA with Polygon. Obviously, big YouTubers coming, programmable ads are going to be huge, video ads, all sorts of stuff coming up, as well as a lot of cool stuff in the roadmap. Now we've got the ecosystem building out, massive NFT ecosystem, and we've also got DeFi coming as well, stable coins, lending, things like that further down the track. So that's going to be pretty epic. So it really is going to be superstar. We've got the NFT store coming up. That's the first big major platform extension into the ecosystem. And of course, currently Axion is a staking platform with a launch pad on it. So moving into NFT is going to be the next thing, and of course DeFi following after that, and NFTs will cross all of that spectrum. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So lots of things coming up, strategic partners coming up, potentially launch partners coming up, both on ETH and Polygon. There's lots of stuff there. The other thing is Polygon listings, Polygon AMAs, YouTubers. You get it. There's lots of stuff coming up. So there's lots of demand being built up over time. More investors coming into the ecosystem, so that bodes well as and for the future. So obviously we've just got to ride through the next few weeks with the big payday, and so we're seeing a bit of a price pullback there, but it's actually up off the bottom, and we've got the spike, the lows here, 0001183, 00011, 00012. So these are the two lows, but we've actually been holding up fairly well in this range, showing that we haven't got a lot of as many sellers so far as we would like think we might have. But we've actually got relatively low volumes too, so just a sort of a holding pattern there at the moment. So pretty interesting stuff. Let's have a quick look at the hourly, and let's do the 4 hourly. Let's do the 4 hourly, sort of a short-term pattern there. Let's do that, and you can see that we were riding down, had a swing whale here, buy in, and it peaked out up at 00038. And then we're just rode down here at the moment to here, but we're still got, at the moment, still holding a higher low compared to down here, which was back on the 29th, which is when the big payday came out. 5 billion Axiom was distributed to all stakers, and the majority of that goes to longer term stakers, not just the people that did the very minimum 350 days. And so it's really their principle that they've got in their stake, that's whether they stake or not. But obviously Axiom is, it's going to be amazing on Polygon. So, and as I always say, you've got the Aves of the world, low risk, low return down the bottom, and then on the risk reward, chart, and then you've got the high risk yield farming and gamification, NFTs and stuff on the right hand side. And then in the middle, you've got the perfectly situated. You've got Axiom as the the mega staking ecosystem, and so it's going to expand into both of those things, you see, and that's going to offer investors really good products during both a bull and a bear market. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see that. Alright, so there we are, folks. That's pretty cool. Now, the other thing that the team has done, in addition to all the demand driving stuff, is they've got the Diamond Stake NFT, of course, and that's getting people to restake for 1,750 days, 5 years. And if you've got an existing stake maturing and big payday up to the 15th, you can restake that and get yourself a Diamond Stake NFT, which will provide you 5% bonus and accelerator. And of course, at the moment, there's a 5% base bonus and accelerator, but that will be going when the Axion's NFT store comes up on in a couple of weeks' time. And that's going to be massive. Also, NFT minting's coming up, Galaxy minting's coming up. And of course, Galaxy minting mean that everyone who's stake will be able to be minted to a Galaxy NFT, and everyone will have a different Galaxy render based on the features of their stake, which is fantastic. And so that's coming up too. So lots of really innovative stuff in the space happening, and so we're looking forward to all that sort of stuff. So it really is a good idea for the stakers to stake, because they're gonna be a part of a big ecosystem that's just going to continue to grow. We've got obviously the team is world class, and mathematicians, software developers, marketers and strategists, and obviously 24/7 excellence in customer service as well. So that's very few cryptos have that, if any. So that's really amazing. So good stuff happening in the future. Polygon official definitely has been after Axiom on there, and we've got Axiom on there now. So that's going to be a relationship that's going to build over time as well, and get all the listings on the Polygon sites and AMAs and things like that. So that's going to be pretty huge. Obviously, Polygon's got about 770,000 following them on Twitter, and so that's a great exposure there too. Alright, so we also got some big videos coming out, big new audiences, over 100,000 on a BTC TV coming up, and that's going to be awesome. Also Wendy O video coming up as well, so some really nice videos coming up there, and so that should bode well too. Let's quickly look here so you can actually see that we've got a higher low. Let's see how we get on by the time we get to the 15th. Now I'm just going to scroll this up here at the moment. So this is the 4 hourly. We're sort of sitting in the middle of the 4 hourly. Got the Bollinger Bands top and bottom there, and if you're not familiar with Bollinger Bands, that's the top 95% of price action and the bottom 5%, and the red one is the average in the middle 50%. We're just sort of sitting in there at the moment. We've got a higher low though, and if we can maintain that higher low and get a nice little rise up and beat out this previous mark here, 00021. We're looking good for a nice rise, and maybe people don't unstake as much. Maybe they stake as much more, or they just hold it liquid. We'll see how they go. Once again, Axion provides minimum 8% inflation APY, and of course up to the longer you stake you get the 20% bonus shares, so you get your APY goes up to 47%, plus Bitcoin dividends you get airdrop, which is pretty amazing. And of course I think that last time I checked it was over 11 million US dollars airdrop, basically in Bitcoin to stakers since Axion's been around, which is pretty nice. Now the accelerator, which is the main platform where you get all the bonuses, has switched its tokenomics to the 15th, or up to the 15th, which is where it's moved from 55% of what's bought and staked inside the accelerator now has gone up from 55% to 75%. That goes and buys Axion on the market, supporting the price here in this chart here, and absorbs any selling, as well as when there's not a lot of selling, helps support the price going up over time. And also deflation with any tokenomics there, with the stakers getting, inflation and things like that, is that it's gone from 55% to 75%. That's just going to help boost and absorb a bit more of any selling pressure that we see. So it's going to be interesting to see that. We've got pretty flat volume along here, as you can see. The only big thing was that we had that swing whale by quite a bit there on the day. So that's pretty much it for the price review there. Let's quickly look at the liquidity. I guess where do I think the price can go? I think once we get past the 15th, and we'll have a good idea. Also, once the Axion NFT store, which is going to be massive, it's really going to be massive. It's going to have NFTs for visual class NFTs, staking NFTs, DeFi NFTs, and other type of NFTs. I just don't want to talk about those at the moment, but they're coming up too. It's going to be pretty exciting to see that. And of course, you're going to see some pretty exciting things happen. Now, we've got, what am I going to say here? We've got, I think that, we definitely can get back up into this 00035 range as well. So I think this is, in the short term, this is kind of where we are, but we'll see how we get on towards the 15th. With the NFT store, it's going to be so huge that could really start getting some buying in there as well. Plus, we've got 30 days of marketing, over 100,000 US dollars kicked in, so it's going to be pretty cool. And I think it's going to be about $50,000 or more afterwards. As the ecosystem grows, of course, the marketing budget grows too. So it's going to be something to watch out for. All right, so there we are. Let's have my short-term price prediction there. Let's have a look here. Total liquidity, 232,000, and daily volume 123,000. So has been a bit of dropped off. We're doing 2.25 to 500,000 on quite a few days, and that was pretty exciting to see. Let's go back to the daily. We've got 27 ETH in the pool and 277 million Axion in the pool. So let's have a look here on the volume. Back to the day here. Yeah, so we were doing these first couple of days we were doing, like the first day we did 660,000, then we did 381, 283, 363, 422, and then close to quarter of a million on these other days. Dropped down there on the 29th when we had the big payday. Now what we saw in here in the front here was people front running the big payday, so maybe that was the most of the selling that we're going to get there, front running big payday. And maybe a lot of the people in the big payday, they don't sell their principal. We're not too worried about their bonus that they get. It's more their principal, and maybe they don't, and because they see that the fact that Axion really is one of the better cryptos out there, and the future looks amazing, which is a more rational approach. But people have different reasons for selling, and sometimes it's just perception, fear, whatever. So you just never know what they do there. So pretty cool. It looks pretty good. So hopefully that's going to be of some interest to you. That's just a quick price update. I will be doing my live show, the Accelerator, plus a big promo coming up as well. So check me out later. Well, how many hours from now? About 8 hours from now, you'll see the Accelerator show. Come along, drop by, subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell, of course. And it's going to be a really exciting future with Axion. They are going to be pretty much the dominant player on the Polygon network. It's going to be fantastic to see them roll their ecosystem out, and you can be a part of it. And you are early. You'll be an early OG on here. As you can see, the chart is brand new, and that opens up a whole new green acre, as it were. All right, hope you enjoyed that one. I will catch you later, and let me just finish the video. Bye for now.